After and before the latest update came out, we actually got some information from one of the lead developers of the game, Matt, and this was information regarding quite a few stuff, like save transfers, a new patch hotfix system, and more. So today we're going to be talking about that. Now do bear in mind, these are discussions based off developer comments, so maybe take them with a little bit of a pinch of salt. That being said, before I get into the video, I've got a question for you all. When do you think the next update will release? Let me know in the comments, and well, let's see who is the closest when that next one comes out. So this was something that I actually saw about today, or yesterday, as this video is going up tomorrow for me, which is the 8th. That being said, this was something about Thalassodromeus grab, and that apparently during a time period while I was asleep, there was a discussion about the fact that Thalassodromeus was getting a grab and it was somehow leaked to the developers of the game, or leaked by the social media team of the game. Essentially, it was said by a user in the Discord that said this: "It's hilarious that the Path of Titans social media team leaked Thalassodromeus grab," which Matt then replied with this: "Unfortunately, nothing got leaked. Someone on the team actually just didn't understand the game or mechanics." So no, Thalassodromeus will not be getting a grab mechanic in the game, which is quite unfortunate, although maybe a dinosaur like Hatsi or something like that could get a grab mechanic, but then again, we have no confirmation on that, nor do we have any confirmation that the devs want flyers to have a grab. I think prior comments long ago might have indicated that this wasn't going to happen anyways. But so yeah, that puts it to bed. Essentially, it was just a mistake from the social media team that made it seem like Thalassodromeus was going to get a grab, but no, it was not. But it did open up a small conversation about this stuff. More so that occasionally there will be mistakes when someone on the team misinterprets or mistypes something, which of course can send the rumor mill going, which I'm pretty sure we're all guilty of. In fact, I'm probably guilty of this one as well, which I do apologize for. Sometimes, you know, you get information and, you know, it seems real, and then, well, it's just an error. That being said, unfortunately, Thal isn't getting a grab. So, yeah, that is the unfortunate news, but I have a feeling probably not many people saw this error. I just noticed it the other day and thought it would be interesting to talk about for those who were asking about a Thal grab. The latest update for Path of Titans incorporated a brand new patching system for the game. This was mentioned around 10 days ago, before the actual patching system or the new update was introduced to the game, and I somehow missed this. Like, I was meant to do a video on it and I just completely forgot, because this is actually quite a substantial piece of information, and it's probably one of the bigger portions of this update that would go unnoticed. So essentially, the rundown for this is that the latest patch for Path of Titans, the latest update, which is the pounce update, added what Matt described as a new hot fixing or hot patching game patch system, which they were looking forward to seeing if it works in the update properly. Essentially adding that it will mean they can release stuff sooner. Now, this ties into a problem that the developers have spoke about in quite some length in the past. In fact, I've made a video talking about some of the problems that the developers did have in another dev comments discussion style video, and essentially it made it so there were these problems. They were not able to hotfix in new dinosaurs, but instead only limited to bug fixing, having to wait a month or so in order to put a new bug fix patch up, as prior to this update's release, there wasn't actually many updates that were just solely bug fixes and the likes of that. So it looks like this problem has been addressed, and honestly, although Matt hasn't confirmed it's been successful, it does look like it's been successful. If you go ahead and look at the game's recent hotfixes and patches since the update release, you'll see that there's been like 5 or so updates on the live branch since the big update released, and this is actually quite important to note, because this is a lot more than you'd get from previous updates, especially after them, which kind of could indicate that the hot fixing system works, and it indicates that they now have a way where they can faster or quickly patch in stuff and updates, fixes, and the likes of that, and they've worked around a problem that was quite a devious one. But that's really nice to see. Maybe this ties into dinosaurs though. I know they said they couldn't hotfix dinosaurs into the game previously. maybe that's changed. Who knows? I mean, the devs actually did talk about dinosaurs quite a bit and how that there's more to it than adding just dinosaurs. They have to go through, adding all the other stuff as well, game content rather than just dinosaurs. So that's why we don't see them as much. That being said, the final thing I want to talk about is save transfers. Since the release of Gondwar, almost a year ago, a lot of people have been asking where save transfers were. This was essentially where you transfer your saves from Pandora onto Gondwar. And it was something that people wanted on release, and then it didn't come, and the devs say that they were working on it, and it hasn't came just yet. We do have some information on it, so those who are asking about it and curious about this stuff, this should answer your questions. So hopefully this answers it for now, but unfortunately you will be slightly disappointed with this one. Someone basically mentioned in the Discord server about transfers and that they don't think it's coming in the next update, which was the Pounce update, because this was before the Pounce update was released. But Matt responded essentially by saying this: yeah, this is one of those things that's not started yet, unfortunately. Lots of problems to figure out, don't get your hopes up. Further adding that there are a lot of technical problems and non-technical problems with this, like bugs, exploits, issues that can make the save transfers have problems. There were some potential issues that they did point out, bugs or even duplicated dinosaurs, or let's just say missing dinosaurs, especially now that Gondwar's been out for a year. People have grown their dinosaurs. If you're able to transfer your saves over, there's a high chance you'll be getting duplicated dinosaurs, which the game doesn't really permit anymore, especially since that home cave change update came out, where you're technically only allowed one dinosaur of each species on your especially official servers. I know community servers can tweak that, but yeah, that is that. So this is something that the developers are working to address. Matt did say that he would rather take time to ensure that this is properly worked through, properly fixed, and then release it in a state where there's no problems with it. And that means at the moment it's gonna be something that may take some time. And for those who want their Pandora dinosaurs on Gondwar or vice versa, unfortunately it's not going to be coming anytime soon from what we are aware of. And that is that. Now, before I end this video, there was something about Hatzegopteryx, and obviously Hatzegopteryx wasn't coming in the latest update, although there were some other comments about Hatze that I can't find anymore, so I'm not even going to talk about them, because I don't want to say something wrong and then give you guys a wrong idea on that one. It's something that I'll probably just leave for a little while and not really mention those comments, because I couldn't find them. I was trying to look for them, like someone told me some specific stuff that Matt said about hats, and I tried to find it and I couldn't find it, so I'm not going to mention it. It might not even true, but it was just tying into the fact that Hatze wasn't in the latest update, which we all know by now. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about all this information in the comments down below. Some good discussion points here, but of course, let me know, when do you think the next update will release, and do you think it's coming before the end of the year? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what you think, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.